I started doing research as early as my freshman year, the first semester actually, which I consider myself very lucky because most students start either junior year, senior year, if they're even allowed to do it in their undergrad. Most schools you're not able to do research in the undergrad level. So I was very lucky and I started my freshman year, and by the end of my freshman year I was already awarded a research fellowship for the summer. And then my sophomore year I received an academic research fellowship from NASA and the New Jersey Space Grant Consortium for the academic year of my sophomore year. So I consider myself so lucky, and I've learned so much from it, and I've been able to present my research and go to different conferences, and it's been a great experience. One time I went to a machine shop at a larger university because we needed an apparatus built for our lab. And when I got there, I met with one of the faculty members from, I think it was the chemistry department. And he was asking me what year I was, and I told him I was just a freshman and I was about to start my sophomore year. And he couldn't believe it. He told me, I don't even take undergrads in my lab, much less would I ever take a freshman. Like, I can't believe you're doing all of this already. So I felt really lucky there, and I realized that Seton Hall was a special place because you couldn't do this anywhere. I attended my first conferences immediately after I started in school here. I think my first conference was my second semester at Seton Hall, and it was the Conference for Undergraduate Women in Physics at Maryland University. And for me, that was great because it was the first time that I had been sent to a conference, and it was great, and everything was paid for by the school, which for me was impressive. And that was the first one I attended, and then every year after that I attended the same Conference for Undergraduate and Women in Physics at Yale University, Syracuse University, and this last year at Princeton University. And I've also attended the meetings for the American Physical Society in Baltimore and Penn State. And the last one, which was the best and my favorite, was in New Orleans. And I was able to present at the last one in New Orleans, and that was incredible. It meant so much to me to be exposed at such a professional level and be able to present my research. And it was great because most of the people there were graduate students, and for my lab and myself to be one of the few undergrads there, it was quite impressive. By the end of my sophomore year, Dr. Wong, my research mentor, said, you need to collect all your data because we're gonna publish this. And I couldn't believe it because I was just a sophomore. And then by the beginning of my junior year, she sent us an email saying that the paper had been accepted and that it had been published in the Journal of Material Science. So it was great. For me, that's incredible. And a lot of students graduate after their 4 years and still don't have a publication in a lot of places and a lot of schools. And for me to have finished it by the end of my sophomore year was incredible. Even though I have a great passion for science and that's what I want to do for the rest of my career, I also have a really big passion for music, and it's always been a very important part of my life. I was able to join the university choir and the chamber choir, which is open even for non-music minors. Even though I'm minoring in music, I joined before I even decided to pick up this minor. And through the university choir, I've been able to sing at Carnegie Hall. We sang at the Waldorf Astoria last semester, and we sang at a professional opera in New Hampshire. We've just been exposed to so many great opportunities. Being in a campus that is so close to New York City is one of the best things you can have. The school plans a lot of activities, so they'll sell $5 tickets to see Wicked. I saw Wicked, Jersey Boys, I saw Pitbull in concert, and Usher, and Enrique Iglesias, and so many artists, and I've been to so many plays, and I only paid $5 for it. So, and it even included the train ticket. Like, it was just ridiculously great. What I really like about Seton Hall is that we're such a small school that the faculty actually gets to know you. So for me, that's very important because I feel like when you have an actual relationship with your professors, you learn so much more because a lot of the learning doesn't happen only inside of the classroom, it happens outside of the classroom. So I've been very lucky. Most of my professors have served also as mentors, and they're always telling me about different opportunities, fellowships, conferences for me to attend. So I have been very lucky, and I have loved each and every one of my professors.